This is Dirshu Mishnah Berurah as we continue learning Simin Lamed Daled. Today we're going to learn Sif Beis. And we continue on the Machaber on the top of the page, in which the Machaber just taught us that there are those that are Mahader, there are those that do above the letter of the law, as we'll see, and we are 2 pairs of Tefilin. And so far, all the Machaber has taught us is that they put the 2 pairs on simultaneously, and the kavana, the das that you have, is whichever one is the correct tefillin, is that which is the one that you would like to be yoytz the mitzvah. And now continues the Machaber, v'meini yoidea lechavin hamakol aniyah shneim b'yachad. Says the Machaber, let's say you're not able to put on both pairs of tefillin at the same time, you don't know the precise place, and you don't feel like you could put on both simultaneously. Says the Machaber, yeniach kediver echad shal yad v'shal roish. First put on 1 pair of tefillin shal yad and tefillin shal roish of either the Rashi, Rambam, or Rabbeinu Tam, v'yisalkim yad and take them off, and then and then put on the other pair of tefillin based upon the first bracha. So says the Mishnah Berurah, Sivkot Nantesh Shneim Yachad Pirush, meaning to say, when you put both of them on simultaneously, you're not able to find the correct place, and that each one could be properly on your arm and your head. Therefore, you have to tie them one after another without any hefsek. The simple reason being, you want to make sure that the bracha that you make on one goes on both pairs. And the bracha that you make should help. The bracha that you make in the first pair of tefillin should help for the second pair of tefillin. This is what the Machaber means. That's what the Machaber means, that which we just learned, that you put on the second pair of tefillin relying on the first bracha. That means you put on the second pair right after the first pair, but not at the exact same time. Continues the Machaber, there are those that say, let's say you can't put them all on at once. You first put on the tefillin shal Rashi, and you make a bracha. Not that you right away switch it like the first opinion the Machaber said. But no, you first put on the first pair of the tefillin and you make a bracha, and you leave it on for Kriya Shema and Shemona Esrei. And then then you put on Rabbeinu Tam b'lei bracha, and then you lean with them the first 2 parshiyos of Shema. So, and of course, this is of the more prevalent minhagim. That which we learned yesterday to put them on at the same time, and Sfardim do that. And that which we're learning today to put them on Davin and then put on the second pair. That is the minhag of both many Chasidim and Chabad as well. So says Mishnah Berurah, Sivkot and Yod Yiniach Kediver Echad Shal Yad V'Shal Rosh Yiniach Achrem Al Smach Baruch Rishenim V'Mliuch Lechavin V'Chulu Kach Sarach Leimer V'Lo Gersina V'Yisalkim V'Yad, and we don't say you take them right off. Kediver Echad HaMachaber Sosem Kedvaraf V'Yachroz Achrein Tavyes Yizuch HaBrach LaTfilin Shal Rashi, and you should put it on the bracha with the Tefilin Shal Rashi and Rambam, and not Tefilin the Rabbeinu Tam. Shal Yad V'Shal Rosh La Machaber B'Bracha Zachatz, according to the Machaber with 1 bracha. This is something that we've seen already, that the Machaber held you make 1 bracha and Shal Yad and Shal Rosh. If you minagenu, and our minag, says Mishnah Berurah, is B'shtei bracha is 1 in Tefilin Shal Yad and 1 in Tefilin Shal Rosh. Shulchan Aruch Simin Chavei. V'achar Niach Etzlam Zug Shniya, then you put on the second pair. V'afal Pisham Avzim Neiman Achal Shal Rosh. Says Mishnah Berurah, this still is a hefsek, because you put on the Shal Yad and then you put on the Shal Rosh. You took them off and then you put on the Shal Yad Shal Zug Rishon of the first pair. And we hold that you make a bracha on the Shal Yad, then you make a bracha on the Shal Rosh. So when you subsequently you're going to put on the other pair of the Shal Yad, it's going to be a hefsek. It's still okay. Both brachas are going on both. You can't put on both Tefilin Shal Yad Mishtei Zugas of both pairs. And then both Shayim Shal Rosh. Why? Because then there is a real hefsek. And now, so that's the first opinion, that you put on Tefilin Shal Yad, Tefilin Shal Rosh, you take them off and you put on the Tefilin Shal Rosh. Now, says the Machaber, there are those that do, as we pointed out, Minhag Chabad, and Minhag of the many Chasidim, is that, says Mishnah Berurah, they can't put them both on Pirush. You can't even do one after another. You can't put them on together. Excuse me, I should correct myself. The Mishnah Berurah just pointed out that it's not that you're putting on one, taking them off, and putting on the second one. You're putting on one, leaving them on, and then putting on the second pair. It's now the first, let's get the three opinions. The first opinion held, you put both on simultaneously. The second opinion held, you can't do the physical putting them on of both simultaneously. So you put on one, then you put on the next while you're still wearing the first. Now the third opinion holds that you can't even do that. You can't do like opinion 2 and put on one and then put on the second one. You have a makro, you don't have room for both. You're embarrassed. I'm illegal to love those that make fun of you wearing 2 pairs of tefillin. So do you do? You put on tefillin shal Rashi, you make a bracha. That's the ikar as we've seen. And after davening, you put on tefillin shal Rabbeinu Tam. Teilad says the different. I call order to be yotzei according to all opinions. Continues Mishnah Berurah that he proved you should be very careful that when you put on the second pair of tefillin, you should have intent rak mishom sfeika. That's a doubt. You should not just have straight intent for the mitzvah. V'achar tefillah says Mishnah Berurah of Katan Yadalat as we conclude today's shir. Hainu kedim Berurah lev sim chaveis if you gimel. V'lo ke'elu. Now here the Mishnah Berurah comes along, and of course we know he's coming to say not that like that which many people do. The Hasidim actually have this minig. Hacholtzin is filmed the Rashi Manichim the Rabbeinu Tam Teikach Lacher Kedusha Shal Shemona Esrei. Says Mishnah Berurah, you should not take up your tefillin during Chazar Hashatz and then put on the tefillin Shal Rabbeinu Tam. Ube'emes Milvad Sha'isen Shloi Kedin. Says Mishnah Berurah, aside from the fact that you're doing the not the right thing of Berurah Lam Sim Chaveis if you gimel taking them off in the middle of Shemona Esrei Chazar Hashatz. Comes on Lechavim Tzil Chazar Hashatz. You have to have intent during Chazar Hashatz. Lo Lasik V'Dav V'Racher, and that's why Mishnah Berurah is not happy. And there are many that don't change the tefillin during Chazar Hashatz based on this Mishnah Berurah. Rather, they change them after davening, or pick it up from Sif Gimel the next year. B'siyata Dishmaya.